Alright, so I'm here in Albuquerque, New Mexico for the Philosophy of Education Society annual meeting. And today is the first sort of sunny and warm day. I've been here since Tuesday night. Spent yesterday more or less relaxing. And I have to say, New Mexico is a quiet place. And it's a good place to come if you just want to dial it down a little bit. I'm afraid I've dialed it down a little bit too much, insofar as I'm feeling a little too mellow. So I just took been up for a while since I'm on East Coast time. It's I think it's I don't know what time it is. I'm thinking it's about 10 o'clock. I'm sure I could figure that out by just looking at my clock here. It is 9:43, about 10 o'clock. Been up for a while, did some work, did a workout, going to get some breakfast now. And I'm walking through the garden of the Albuquerque Museum. Nice space. I don't think I'm going to have time to actually visit, but it's really cool. It's really nice. It's very quiet. This is what I remember about New Mexico when I came years ago. But I stopped to make this video because of this cabeza right here. Now, why am I calling it a cabeza? Well, cabeza is Spanish for head, and that it most certainly is. But I'm using the Spanish word, because it looks like a conquistador. It sort of has that 15th century, early 16th century, or 16th century look about it. Think of William Shakespeare, Rene Descartes, the sort of sharp goatee. That was kind of the look. Or, more specifically, Cortes. Now, the bald head is interesting. It could also indicate perhaps a Franciscan. But I'm not sure that a Franciscan would have that sharp chin, right? The sharp jutting chin. So I'm going with the conquistador cabeza. So I'm going to walk over here, and I saw the title, so I don't want to say I'm off, but I am a little bit off. So as you approach the sculpture, as I approached it anyway, from this angle, I actually thought it might be a pig, a pig's head. I couldn't quite tell that it was a human head, because the ears looked to me like eyes, and then as I came around the corner I realized that it was actually a human head. And no, it turns out this is not a conquistador, but actually the fabulist of false conquistadors, although you really can't be a conquistador if you are staying within your own nation, I suppose. And this is a piece titled Cervantes by Charles Strong. It's from 1997. And so this is Miguel de Cervantes. Now what's interesting, I have to note, is that apparently either this week or last week there was some forensic archaeology going on in a church in Spain. And they think that they found the remains of Cervantes. So they're not sure actually where he was buried, and it's rumored to have been in several places, and finally they think they tracked it down, and so they were digging up, they were digging up the foundation of a church in Spain, where they think they found the remains of Cervantes, and they will do some tests and whatnot to figure out. So, el pobre Cervantes, here, just his cabeza. I have to say that I appreciate the size of this piece a lot. I like its form. I intensely dislike that it's called Cervantes. Now, why? Well, okay, so it's a good work of art because it's provocative. It's provoked some anger in me. I'm angry at this artist for having chopped off the head of Cervantes and left it lying on its side here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Why Cervantes? That would be my question. So, and I think that's going to be the title of this little video, if I'm successfully able to upload it. I haven't had too much luck with that. But anyway, and also because I want this piece to be Cortes, or one of those conquistadores who, you know, have a notorious relationship with this part of the country, this part of the world. So why not call this conquistador, or cabeza de conquistador? Why does it have to be called Cervantes? So that's my response to this work of art. It's a wonderful piece, as is this whole setting here. There's a nice park over there, and here's another sculpture. So, and here's a great little amphitheater too. And yep, I'll leave it at that.